my dear students. Hope you are doing very well by the grace of Almighty Allah. This is Khaled Akhtar, Assistant Teacher of Social Science, National Ideal English Version School, Deshi. So my dear students of class 4, today I am going to take a Bangladeshi Global Studies class for you, and we are doing the reading done of chapter 11. In last class we have done lesson 1 and 2, and right now we will do lesson 3 and 4. Okay, so dear students, without any further ado, let's start the class. So at first look at the board. Today we are doing chapter 11 as I mentioned. So in this page, this is page number 56, and the name of the chapter is Geography of Bangladesh. Okay, so now we are starting lesson 3, the Bay of Bengal. The Bay of Bengal is located in the south of Bangladesh. Let's look at 3 attractive places around the Bay of Bengal. So dear students, we all know what is actually Bay of Bengal, which is situated in the south of Bangladesh, and from this part we will learn about 3 attractive places which is related to this Bay of Bengal. So the first one is Sundarbans. Along the swampy coast in the southwest of Bangladesh lies the Sundarbans. So what is swampy coast? Swampy coast actually the place where we will get water and at the same time soil also, okay, which is actually mixed water soil, that is called swampy coast. It is named after its Sundari trees. So in Sundarban, if you visit, you will get lots of Sundari trees, and after these names, this is named as Sundarbans. This forest which helps protect the coast from storms and tidal waves. This is the largest mangrove forest in the world. As we know, this is the largest mangrove forest, and it actually protects us from storms and tidal waves. The Sundarbans was declared a UNESCO Heritage Site in 1977. My dear students, this is an important information, and you have to memorize this part. The Sundarbans was declared a UNESCO Heritage Site in 1997. In the forest live the world famous Royal Bengal tiger as well as chitra deer, wild boar and birds. There are many streams and canals flows through the forest which are home to crocodiles, snakes and fish, and make the soil very fertile for the Sundari trees or Sundari forest. As there is Sundari forest, that's why the soil of this area is very fertile. So now we will learn about Cox's Bazar. Cox's Bazar beach is the longest sandy beach in the world. It is situated in Cox's Bazar district in Chattogram division. The beach 125 kilometers along the coast of the Bay of Bengal. It is popular with tourists for swimming and walking. Behind the beach there are green hills and waterfalls. To the south of Cox's Bazar is the islet of St. Martin, the only coral island in Bangladesh. So my dear students, if you are asked what is the one and only coral island in Bangladesh, so you have to make answer that is St. Martin's. Himchori, situated 18 kilometers south of Cox's Bazar, is famous for its beautiful waterfall. So Himchori is situated at least 18 kilometers south of Cox's Bazar. Inani Beach is 35 kilometers south of Cox's Bazar. Cox's Bazar Sea Beach is a beautiful place to spend time on a family holiday. So we all learn some important information about Cox's Bazar. If you want to visit Cox's Bazar, these informations will help you to get the specific locations. Okay. Now Kuakata. Kuakata Beach is in Barishal Division, almost 380 kilometers south of the capital city. So what is the capital city of Bangladesh? Dhaka is the capital city of Bangladesh. So it is said here that if you want to visit Kuakata from Dhaka, the distance is 380 kilometers. The name means digging well because 200 years ago the Rakhines came here to dig wells for drinking water. So this is actually because of the reason which is actually digging well, and for that reason this is called Kuakata. There is also a 100 years old Buddhist temple. In the winter, birds migrate here in large numbers. So here is a word which is called as migrate. So we all maybe don't know what is the meaning of migrate. Migrate means actually changing the place where you are living actually. If you want to go to USA or Canada for living, so you will be migrating this country, okay, or you will be migrating from this country. So this is actually changing the place where you are living, that is called migrate. So the birds are changing their place and come to our country in winter season. It is the only sea beach in Bangladesh where tourists can see both sunrises and sunsets from the same spot. So if you want to see sunrises and sunset at the same time in a place, in the same place at different times, you will get this in Kuakata. Because of its natural beauty, this place is called Sagar Konya, or in Bengali it will be Sagar Konna, and meaning is daughter of the sea. 100 years old, Kuakata is a holy place for Hindus and the Buddhists. So for Hindus and Buddhists, which is the holy place? That is actually Kuakata. So my dear students, we learned about the important and very rich three attractive visiting place of related, which is Bay of Bengal, and these are Sundarbans, Cox's Bazar and Kuakata. And here you will get the exercise part, you will learn this by yourself, and we have discussed this in the live classes also. So we are going back to the lesson 4, that is actually hill resorts. Okay, this is hill resorts. Here is written, next we shall look at 3 attractive hilly areas. So this is hilly areas. Hilly areas means the areas which is not plain, which is upper from the plain lands. So that is hilly areas, and in this part we will learn about Bandarban, Rangamati and Jaflong. So the first one is Bandarban. This is hilly district situated in the north-southern region of Bangladesh. Tajingdong, the highest mountain in Bangladesh, is situated here. So if you are asked what is the highest mountain of Bangladesh, and you have to say this is actually Tajingdong, and this is situated in Bandarban. There is also the scenic Chimbuk Peak and Boga Lake, a waterfall named Shailaprapat at Milanchuri. So if you want to visit Bandarban, you will get the Chimbuk Peak and the Boga Lake, and at the same time Shailaprapat, which is at Milanchuri. There are many Buddhist temples known as Kyang. So this is an important information here. As we know, in Bandarban there are many Buddhist temples, but in Bandarban what is the name of the Buddhist temples actually? That is called Kyang. So you have to memorize this part also. In Rangamati we will get, Rangamati is another hilly region of Bangladesh. It is surrounded by green hill, forest and lakes like Kaptai Lake. We all know what is Kaptai Lake, and some of us has visited. It is a famous tourist place. Chakma, Marma and other ethnic communities live in Rangamati. So what type of ethnic communities living? Chakma, Marma and some ethnic communities. You can find ivory jewelry and handmade clothes. So ivory jewelry is not that available in all of the area of our country. So in Rangamati it is available. So if you want, so you can get this from Rangamati, and they are actually famous for their handmade clothes. They actually wear their handmade clothes, and which is popular in all over the country. There is an ethnic museum and a hanging bridge in Rangamati. So this is the picture of hanging bridge in Rangamati, and there is also museum in Rangamati. And now we will go to the Jaflong. This hilly area of Sylhet lies in the north foothills of the Khassia Jainta. So this hilly area of Sylhet lies in the north foothills, and this is the place and which is of the Khassia Jainta. So Khassia Jainta is actually related to this part. It is the home of Khassia tribe. So Jaflong, actually if you want to visit Jaflong, you will get Khassia tribe. Some of us or most of us don't know how Khassia tribe actually living their life. So if you want to have a look, you can visit there. They make their living by collecting stones that are carried by the Piayan river. So there is a river which is named Piayan, and here lots of stones are coming with the flows of water of this river, and they are collecting these stones for selling, and this is their livelihood patterns. Jaflong is a green forest surrounded by hills, which is land of natural beauty. So Jaflong is actually surrounded by green forest, and that is natural beauty, another important natural beauty of Bangladesh. So as I said before, this is the exercise part. You can do this by yourself or with the reading of this chapter, and this reading will help you to make this answer. If you can't do this, you can discuss in the live classes. Hope you can discuss, and we have also discussed in the live classes, so you will be able to do this again if you want. Okay, so now dear students, we will go for some fill in the blanks related to these lessons, and there is the fill in the blanks. And number 1, dash means the nature and formation of the land, especially its height. So what is the topic we are talking about? That is actually geography. Okay, and we are doing the chapter which is related to geography. So geography means the nature and formation of the land, especially its height. Number 2, in winter birds, we done this part also. In winter birds migrate here in large numbers. That means in winter lots of birds coming in our country. Okay. And number 3, the rainy season lasts from June to October. June to October. So this is the answer of this fill in the blanks. The rainy season lasts from June to October. And finally, there are many Buddhist temples known as Kyang. We have said that Kyang, you have to memorize this information and see you get this information related in the fill in the blanks. So my dear students, let's read this again. Number 1. Geography means the nature and formation of the land, especially its height. Number 2, in winter, birds migrate here in large numbers. Number 3, the rainy season lasts from June to October. And number 4, there are many Buddhist temples known as Kyang. So you have HW, that is HW number 9. SW number 9 and FB is the SW. Okay, there are 4 FB here, so you have to do this and submit this by Saturday. My dear students, hope you have understood today's topic. In next class we will come with a new topic. Till then, stay safe. Assalamualaikum. Allah Hafiz.